Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UMass Minutemen, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So UMass's offense will go to work first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on first down. They get to him as he throws. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Here's a heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Leaves it with the back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on third down. Gets the back moving. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab on the left. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Rainbow Warriors offense will get the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Now adjusting. Turning it on.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. just drives it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. FIU overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Panthers tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Quick step and go. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The UMass offense returns to the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass on second down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to throw, it's Dickens. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Rides the back on the option. The give. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They go to the ground. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Can't make the connection, then the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. UMass will line up to punt it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Dickens. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. They'll leave it with him. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He'll do it himself. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Handoff to the lone back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. To the air. It's Dickens. Firing to the right, complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need... And he will take it in! Touchdown, Hawaii! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Ole Miss came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won, and the fact this wasn't ever really in question. Always fun to...
There he goes! Oh, he got loose! He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
What's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed, you know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back, get it into his hands quickly, let him go pick up the first.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Rushes on him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He's got an open man. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The offense set for a first down play. To the ground with the back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Back to throw, it's Dickens. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Picks up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Fires to the big fella. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Here they're trying to get to the edge. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And points have been... breaks into the open. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Off play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Dropping back, it's Dickens. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The UMass offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Out of the gun to give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Now the play fake. It's complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Quick strike complete. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. One back to the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll keep it on the ground, looking for the end zone. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal, and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Never a doubt. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Slips through the line. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Back to pass, it's Dickens. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the boot, looking for his man. Finds his tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Parker. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And the defense drags him down. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. He got it. And they've regained the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Virginia notched a victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Charlottesville is worth its weight in gold to the Cavaliers. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. UMass has a long, long way to go here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Gets away. UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner goes down. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Running behind that left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll run play action. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Dickens. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Got a man in the middle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They push the lead to 4 here in the 4th.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. They'll move the tight end. Right back to him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. UMass will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The give on the inside. Turning it on! They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The play action fake. He's going to throw deep right side. Complete downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Finds a little space. And they will score! Touchdown, Hawaii! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Snags it over the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. UMass quickly back to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Makes the grab. He stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
All right, so they fail on that 4th down, but the game is not over yet. There's still time. Defense has to get the ball back quickly. Offense is going to have to score quickly. You have to execute now.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Hines. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The give as they work on that clock. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Rainbow Warriors have this offense rolling. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass, it's Dickens. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That should move them closer to this elusive second win of the year as they build this fourth quarter lead. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. USC answered the bell away from the Coliseum today with an impressive victory. The Trojans knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Release to the back. Got a man. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Finds the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Eighth play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On 4th down, going to the air. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.